Two guys, same paycheck, same car, same dealership. 10 years later, one of them has $20,000 sitting in his pocket. The other one has a drawer full of receipts that might as well be ashes. This isn't really a story about cars. It's a story about a trap that's been engineered to look like a deal, to feel like a smart move. And if you've ever signed anything at a dealership without running the full long-term numbers first, this is going to hurt a little. Let's meet our two guys, Dave and Ray. Dave is the guy who always looks like he's winning. He's got the new car in the driveway, a low monthly payment, and zero stress on his face. He's the picture of modern success. Ray, on the other hand, drives something that's paid for. It's clean, it's reliable, but nobody's impressed by it at the neighborhood block party. He gets polite nods, not envious stares. Now, both of these guys pull in the same salary, $58,000 a year, and they both walk into the same dealership wanting the exact same car, a brand new $32,000 mid-size sedan. Same model, same trim, same color. The only thing that'll be different is the piece of paper they sign. Dave goes first. He signs a lease, 36 months, $350 a month, with $1,500 due at signing. The salesman pumps his hand, a big grin on his face, like Dave just won the lottery. Then it's Ray's turn. He takes a 60-month loan at 6.5% interest. He puts $3,500 down, and his monthly payment comes out to $575. The salesman is polite, but Ray can feel the judgment. He feels like the guy who doesn't get it. Dave drives off the lot, sunglasses on, music blasting, feeling like a champion. Ray drives off, already doing math on a napkin he found in the glove box. For the first 3 years, it looks like Dave made the genius move. He is living the good life. He's in a brand new car covered by a full factory warranty. If anything breaks, a sensor, the transmission, anything, it's not his problem. His monthly costs are dead simple. The $350 payment, his insurance, and gas. That's the entire list. Ray's situation looks much rougher on paper. He's paying that steep $575 a month, and he's watching his brand new car drop in value like a stone off a bridge. The moment he drove it off the lot, his $32,000 car was suddenly worth about $28,500. By the end of year one, it's closer to $24,000. And his loan balance? It's still hovering around $23,500. That's called being underwater. You owe more than the thing is worth. It's a terrible feeling. It's not financially dangerous if you plan on keeping the car, but it feels awful. And you can bet Dave knows it. He mentions it with a friendly jab at every barbecue. While Ray is flipping burgers, Dave is pointing out what a great deal he got, how low his payments are. Let's run the actual numbers through month 36. Dave put down $1,500 at signing, plus 36 payments of $350. His total out-of-pocket is $14,100. Ray put down $3,500 plus 36 payments of $575. His total is $24,200. Dave has spent over $10,000 less than Ray. On paper, at the 3-year mark, Dave is absolutely crushing it. But this is exactly where the story changes, and it changes fast. It's the end of year 3. Dave's lease is up. He drives his shiny 3-year-old car back to the dealership. The balloons are out. A salesman is waiting for him at the door. He's handed 3 options. Option 1, buy the car he's been driving. The price was locked in at the start of the lease. It's called the residual price. For a car like his, it's probably around $18,000. Option 2, hand the keys back, say thank you, and walk away. Option 3, sign a new lease on a brand new latest model car. Dave does what the vast majority of people who lease do. He walks straight to option 3. He signs again. A new contract, another $1,500 at signing, another $350 a month. The odometer on his dashboard resets to 0, but the payment clock? That never stopped. Meanwhile, Ray is 36 months into his 60-month loan. He's got 24 payments left. It's not exciting, it's not something you post on Instagram, but Ray has something that Dave doesn't have and never will: a finish line. Every payment Ray makes is a step closer to owning something of value. Every payment Dave makes is a step closer to giving something back. That is the fundamental gap the low monthly payment was designed to hide. Fast forward to month 60. 5 years have passed. Ray opens his mailbox and finds a letter from his lender. It's the confirmation of his final payment. He's done. Finished. The car is his. The title arrives with his name on it. No more loan, no more lender. From this moment on, Ray's monthly car cost plummets. It's just insurance, gas, and maintenance. For a solid 5-year-old sedan, that's roughly $100 to $150 in upkeep. Oil changes, new tires every few years, maybe a brake job down the line. His budget suddenly has an extra $400 in it every month. And Dave, he's just starting year 2 of his second lease. He's still swiping for $350 every single month. He doesn't even think about it anymore. It's just background noise in his budget. And that is the real danger of the lease trap. It doesn't feel like a trap because it's comfortable. The payment is manageable, the car is always new, the tech is always fresh. Life feels smooth. But comfortable and smart are not the same thing. Let's check the scoreboard at the end of year 6. Dave has now completed 2 full 3-year leases. For each lease, he paid $1,500 down plus $12,600 in payments. His total 6-year spend is $28,200. And the total value of the assets he owns from this spending? $0. Nothing. Not even a floor mat. Now let's look at Ray. He paid his $3,500 down payment plus $34,500 in loan payments over 5 years. His total loan was $38,000. But, and this is the critical part, he now owns a 6-year-old car worth somewhere between $11,000 and $13,000. If you subtract that asset from what he paid, his effective cost to drive for 6 years was around $25,000 to $27,000. Dave spent more. Ray owns something of value. The flip happened quietly. There was no announcement, no fanfare. But from this point forward, every single month that passes, the financial gap between them gets wider and wider. Now let's talk about the stuff buried deep in that lease agreement, the fine print nobody reads. First, mileage caps. Most leases give you 10,000 or 12,000 miles a year, but the average American drives closer to 14,000. If you go over your limit, you pay a penalty at the end, usually 15 to 25 cents for every single mile. If you drive just 5,000 miles over your limit across a 3-year lease, which is easy to do, you get handed a surprise bill between $750 and $1,250 on the day you return the car. Then there's wear and tear. When you bring that car back, the dealership inspects it, every single inch of it. That small door ding from the grocery store parking lot, that scuff on the rear bumper from that one tight parking spot, it's all billable. And their definition of normal wear is a lot stricter than yours is. And what about disposition fees? Most people have never even heard of this one. When you return a leased car and you don't sign a new lease with that same dealer, they charge you a fee of $300 to $500 just for the administrative work of taking the car back. You're literally paying them for the privilege of returning their property. And what if your life changes mid-lease? A job loss, a divorce, a move across the country? Getting out of that contract early is brutal. It can cost you the entire remaining balance of your payments. There's no easy exit. Now, to be fair, leasing isn't always the wrong move. That would be a lazy argument. There are a few specific cases where it can make sense. If you run a business or work for yourself, lease payments can be a legitimate tax deduction, depending on how the vehicle is used. That can change the math significantly. If you drive a high-end luxury vehicle, something where a single out-of-warranty repair costs thousands, staying inside the warranty window by leasing has real monetary value.
And finally, if you are the rare, hyper-disciplined person who takes the money you save on the lower monthly payment and actually invests it every single month without fail, the math can work in your favor. But be honest with yourself. Most people don't do that. They just spend it. Let's look at the final verdict after a full decade. Over 10 years, Dave has cycled through 3, maybe 4 different leases. Each cycle has run him $13,000 to $14,000. Add in some mileage overages, some wear and tear charges, and a disposition fee or two. Dave's 10-year total is somewhere between $48,000 and $55,000. And at the end of that decade, Dave has no car. Or rather, he has a car in his driveway, but it's not his. It never was. Ray paid his loan after 5 years. Then, over the next 5 years, he spent roughly $10,000 to $14,000 in maintenance and repairs. His 10-year total is somewhere between $44,000 and $48,000. And he still